Is it on?
It's on.
Good evening from Monticello, Utah, for the last night in Utah. Today we had a sightseeing day. We got up early-ish and went into Colorado to Mesa Verde, and we were just gonna stop at the gift shop and get my passport book stamped and then move on to other things, but we decided to go on up there and look at things. I'm glad we did. It's very cool.
Yes.
And then we went to the Canyon of the Ancients, which is kind of a misnomer. It's misleading. There is a visitor center, but there's no canyon. I was thinking it's like Canyon de Chelly on the Navajo territory, where it's an actual canyon, but this was not. It's a collection of different archaeological sites that are within southwestern Colorado. But there's no actual canyon that you drive through and stop and see. You have to go 8 miles this way or 10 miles that way or whatever. So by the time we got there, we didn't stop at the visitor center. And got Mama a magnet and got me a sticker, or for Margie a sticker, Miss Margie a sticker. And then we just came on back to the crib, did some laundry. We're gonna dump the tanks here in a little while, and then we get ready to load up in the morning and head toward the house. We're gonna stop in Albuquerque tomorrow, and then probably stop 3 more nights along the way, and then we'll be at the house. What you got, Mama?
Yeah. I'd never been to Mesa Verde, and it was beautiful. I'd never seen things like that. There's a hike that you can go to see the, oh gosh, I just lost it.
Cliff Palace.
The Cliff Palace, yes. Of course, my mom's not doing that. But anyway, they have tours that you can hike over to it, and when we were taking photos, you can see it from the road. I understand people want to get up close and personal, but I'm okay with that. I can zoom in. And so there'll be lots and lots of pictures on the YouTube video, but it was just so unique, just seeing all that. And Papa got out at some of the places and walked up. You had to walk up and get some things. And I got out at one place, the Cliff Palace observation, and little did I know, you have to go down this little trail, and you just go down, 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 down. And then you go down these metal steps that are pretty steep, and then you're on this observation deck. Well, Mama did not go down to the metal steps. No, I'm accident prone. Fell at the house a few times. A couple years ago, I fell on the back porch, and needless to say, there was an ambulance ride that day. So anyway, so Mama did not do that. So I didn't get pictures of that there. Then you had to come uphill. We're 8,000 feet, so I did have to rest a minute. So when I got back to the car, Papa said I was about to come find you, because he was in the car with Henry. But it was fine, because then once we went on down the road, we did see it from the side of the road, and it was beautiful. So like Papa said, I don't think I could have seen as much as we saw from the side of the road going down on that observation deck. So it all worked out for the best. And unfortunately, as I was going down, this little man was coming up, and he stepped off the paved part, and it's kind of high, and he just took a tumble. And I thought, oh my goodness, he's going to be all scraped up. He was a little older man, but he just tucked and rolled and just got right up and come on, and I hope he wasn't hurt too bad. He said he wasn't. So
it's a fine line for places like that. How user friendly do you make them? Do you make all the steps uniform, like you're in your house, and does that take away from the park? And I don't know, where do you draw the line? But in this place, the places that I went to, and I'm sure the places my mom went, it's uneven. The steps are not uniform.
Yeah.
So you really have to watch what you're doing, and it's you can take. There are several of the sites that are open. You can take a tour, go down. I think there's 1 or 2 of them that are open, and you can tour yourself as long as there's a ranger at the site. I guess to keep people from doing something stupid or to be vandals or whatever. But there's a similar place in New Mexico called Bandelier National Monument, and it's a little less sterilized. In Mesa Verde, if you take the tour, then there's 1,000 people a day go through there. So you're seeing the masonry, and you can see the view that the people had that lived there, but you're not really getting the full effect. If I was going to take a tour or go up in the cliff houses, I'd go to Bandelier. But Mesa Verde is very cool. Yeah. Everybody should go there. We counted up the parks today that we've been to on this trip, and we've been to 6 national parks. And I defy you to find a dog that's been to more national parks this summer than Henry has. He's been to 6 national parks.
He's official national park dog.
He's the national park dog.
Yes.
We've been to Mesa Verde today, Canyonlands and Arches yesterday. Went to Glacier, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And when we were in Alaska, we went to Kenai Fjords and Wrangell St. Elias.
Yes.
So and oddly enough, I got my senior pass to get in because out west, a lot of the parks charge admission. So I got when you get to be a 62, you can buy a lifelong pass and you get in free, after the price of the pass. And oddly enough, only 1 or 2 of the parks we've been to take the darn pass. So I've been ready every time to whip my pass on them, and most of them don't even take it. One of them we went to yesterday, there wasn't even anybody at the ticket taking thing. There was a self-pay, on your honor system if you wanted to pay, and so anyway. But we went to the 6 national parks. Tomorrow we're finna roll out of here and go to Albuquerque. It's about 300 something miles, and after that we're gonna just jump on I-40 and probably go. We don't have any reservations. We're going to see how we do driving and how far we go. Probably go 400, 450, not more than 450, I don't think, miles a day, and just stop, and then we should be home probably Thursday night, Friday, sometime like that.
Yeah.
What you got, Mama?
Shout out to Papa today for doing the laundry. He took the laundry over to the laundromat, and he did it, and I really appreciate that. He asks me all the time, does he want, do I want him to do the laundry? And I said, no, it's fine, I'll do it. But I was kind of tired today, so too much national parking, I guess. So, but I appreciate him doing that.
The truth is, I just needed a break from these two. So.
No,
just kidding. I'm just kidding. JK. What else you got, Mama?
I think that's it. We're beginning the journey home, so everybody's ready, I think, for a little break, especially Henry. I can see it in his eyes. He's ready.
He'll be glad to get home, I think.
Yes, and nothing moving. Where he's sleeping, nothing's moving. So.
Mama stumbled on an author today that she was a park ranger. And she's Mama can explain it better than I can.
Yeah, she was a park ranger, and then she turned to be an author, and she writes sort of kind of mystery books about the different national parks. And this particular one was at Mesa Verde, and in the gift shop. And I said, oh, okay, this looks good. And both the ladies that were there had said they had read all the ones other that she had written. And so I asked, was it standalone? Because, you hate to get in the middle of a series with a book. But they said, not really, but it almost is. Said, they'll reference different different people. I don't know.
We'll include a link in the description for the lady that's the author is.
Yes. Yes.
One thing I meant to say is I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but all three of us have lost some weight, and part of that is because I looked a minute ago or earlier today, and where the campground is 7,000 something feet where we are right now, and the highest spot in Tennessee is Clingman the Dome, and it's 6,000 something. So we're forced to be active, walking Henry, or climbing up and down these stairs, get in and out, or dumping the tanks, or doing laundry, whatever. That and combined with the altitude and combined with not eating a lot of junk food, while we're sitting in the recliner watching TV has helped all three of us, and
Yes.
and so I'm thankful for that.
Yes, it was rough the first week going up and down these steps. I thought, oh no, what is going on here? But it's just because you're not used to it. But yeah, I feel better. When we've gotten out and doing things, so it's been good for everybody.
I'm gonna be sure and go to the doctor as soon as we get home before I go to the rodizio.
Yeah, that's right. Papa's counting the days to get to rodizio with his picana.
That's right. What else you got, Mama?
That's it.
We're going down through the Navajo Reservation tomorrow. We're going to Cortez, Colorado, straight down south of there through the Navajo Res to Gallup, New Mexico, get on I-40 there to Albuquerque. So depending on how we feel tomorrow, we'll probably do another video. And then we're going to try to do videos each night going home, but that may be up in the air. And then when we get home, we'll probably do 2, maybe 3 recap videos and give some final thoughts on the trip here. And if there's nothing else,
That's it.
then we'll see you down the road.